Welcome back to Your Next, the show where we uncover what really happens after your exit. I'm your host, Jerome, and today we're talking about something that almost no one prepares for: the silent costs of selling your business. Because while everyone talks about valuation and multiples and deal structures, no one tells you about the emotional bill that comes due after your exit. It's the thing that keeps so many founders up at night. You close the deal, you should feel on top of the world, but instead you're asking yourself, what now? Who am I without my business? Why do I feel so lost? If you've ever felt this, or if you're heading towards an exit and you think it won't happen to you, stick around. This episode is just for you. So, you've spent years, maybe decades building your company. You've sacrificed time, energy, and relationships, all with the goal of eventually getting out. You told yourself, once I sell, I'll finally be free. But here's the truth: the perfect exit doesn't exist. Because when you step away, you're not selling a company, you're selling a piece of your identity. And no one tells you how heavy that loss can feel. Now, I've seen it happen over and over again. Founders who thought they had figured everything out call me up months, sometimes year after their exits, and they say, I thought it was supposed to feel different. Some feel empty, some feel lost, some start another business just so they can feel useful again. And some, they just drift. Because after spending a lifetime building, suddenly there's nothing to build. The structure is gone, the adrenaline rush is gone, the status and identity and purpose, all of it disappears the moment you step away. And when the reality hits, that's when the six centers of doubt start to creep in. I've worked with so many founders post exit, and I can tell you that these six centers of doubt show up every time: self image, relationship, work, health, prosperity, and significance. You're like, what do those mean? So the self image ties into the question: who am I without the business? I mean, really, am I still relevant? Relationships digs into: my circle was tied to my company. Do I belong anymore? Work: I don't want to start over, but I need to do something. Health: I sacrificed my well being for years. Can I actually fix that now? Prosperity: I have time, I have money, I have energy now, but am I using it wisely? Will it last? Significance: what's my impact beyond the company I built? If any of these resonate with you, know that you're not alone. This is normal, but most founders suffer in silence because they think, I should be happy. It should be fine. The problem: no one tells you how to navigate the post exit transition. The truth is, selling your business doesn't automatically bring fulfillment. You don't just exit a company with your identity, you exit an identity. And when you don't have a plan for what's next, you're left staring at an open road with no direction. You're in a void. This is why so many founders make one of two mistakes. They jump into another business just to feel needed again, without stopping to ask if that's what they really want, or they drift aimlessly, filling time with distractions until years go by and they realize they never designed their next. Both of these paths lead to regret. That's why 75% of founders regret their exit. But there's a better way. Instead of stumbling into the next thing out of fear, what if you designed your next chapter with intention? That's what exiting to excellence is about. It's about moving from confusion to clarity, from doubt to confidence, and wandering to legacy building. Because at the end of the day, financial freedom isn't the goal, fulfillment is the goal. And fulfillment doesn't happen by accident, it's designed. And that's why we created the four-step process for your next. You want to nourish, then you want to explore, and then you need to evaluate, and then, and only then, do you transcend. So if you're listening to this and you realize you've been filling the void, or if you're on the path to an exit and you want to make sure that you don't fall into these traps, I invite you to take our exit readiness assessment. It's a simple but powerful tool that helps you identify if you're exit ready? And what are the next steps you need to take? You can find it at exittoexcellence.com/ERA. If this episode hit home for you, do me a favor. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because too many founders suffer this transition in silence. That has to stop now. Until the next time, your dreams should be real. We'll catch you on the next episode.